Hello and welcome back to Restore It. In this episode, James and I continue to make progress on the Mercedes. We prepare the paint for new paint, remove a lot of rust, polish some of the trim, and I do a spot of welding. To begin with, James used the DA and 800 grit pads to key the clear coat so it was ready to accept a fresh base coat. Soft pads also came in handy on the curved bits of the bodywork. One of the major things the owner wanted us to tackle was the engine bay and its many random spots of rust. Some of these spots are hard to reach with metal prep pads and even wire wheels. So the plan is to shot blast them with fine and medium glass. Before we do that, I'll just have a very quick word from our sponsor. When things go wrong with our cars, be it the engine or the suspension, for the most part we take care of it. However, when something's off in the bedroom, we tend not to think about it, and we all know what happens when we ignore problems. They get worse. So let's take care of ourselves as much as we take care of our cars. That's where Get Roman comes in. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing healthcare for ED, all from the privacy and comfort of your own home. A US licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan for you, and if appropriate, medication will ship to you in discreet packaging with free 2-day shipping. Getting started is super easy. Just go to getroman.com/restore and complete an online visit. And if you do so by clicking the link at the top of the video description, you'll get $15 off your first order of ED treatment. Now is always the best time to hit this kind of thing head on, and with Roman, it's easy. So if you've been putting it off, change that today with Get Roman. Big thank you to Get Roman for sponsoring this episode. Let's get back to the shot blasting. So this went on for some time. In a few places like this one, a few passes were needed. For the easier to reach parts, a palm sander and metal prep pads were used. Whoever put these window trims back on used quite a lot of sealant to get the job done. Our job is to now remove it all and have it clean for fresh paint and new sealant. Surface rust was a big part of this job, and so a lot of time was spent grinding it off. Before we could protect the bare metal, we first removed all of the glass from those areas and wiped it down with isopropyl alcohol. We then used a zinc-rich primer to protect the metal for now. Besides the welding work at the bottom, the engine bay area was looking a lot tidier after this. In order to paint the entire car, all of the surfaces needed to be perfect, and that includes the lip around the boot lid. Dirt, flaky paint, rust and old sealant had to be removed with a wire wheel. Looking a lot better now. As this car has about 4mm of filler over the metal, I thought I'd try my hand at another small patch just on the lower lip of the rear quarter panel. This doesn't look like much, but this rust managed to bubble all the way through those 4 mils of filler. I started by marking the square and making the piece I'd need. I actually didn't do a great job on the line, but like I said, the filler will do the rest of the work for me on this occasion, and that's also why I'm getting professionals in to do the rest of the hard bits. Finally, we made a start on the chrome and chemically brightened anodized aluminium trim. the latter being much harder to polish, or even just to remove the weird watermarks from it, is a challenge in itself. With the price of replating the aluminium parts being too high, the owner has decided that getting them as good as possible with polishing is good enough. Some bits are going to be replaced as they're so bad it is worth the money. So this is as far as we got for now. There's still a lot more to do, but I don't think I'll show you it because it's just more of the same, and it'll be a nice surprise in the end once it's all done and put back on the car. We also made a start on the bumpers. That about wraps things up for this episode. The Mercedes is definitely worse than the owner originally thought, but we're making good progress in the right direction, and soon it will be finished and back on the road. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.